Hey guys, this is Dumb Crypto here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit the 1000 subscribers mark. So in today's video, I'm going to go through LockPay and its drama between Bryan Legend, the CEO of Safuu. So if you take a look at their Telegram for LockPay, one of the pinned comment was that you can see that they say that Safuu wants to attack us, and this is our official response. So you can take a look at the Twitter by LockPay, right? So Bryan Legend said that Safuu and himself is very transparent, and he has led the change in 2022. And he said that there's two new forks for Safuu recently emerged, both with Docs founders. I believe both LockPay and SafeJet coin to be outright scams. Do not invest. But on the other hand, it excites me to know I have changed the DeFi game forever. So this post by Bryan Legend is really arrogant, right? So that is his personality. So if you've been following Safuu for a long time, you know Bryan Legend, the way he talks, the way he portrays things, he really has a very arrogant manner to it, and that is his style and personality, and that's what's been driving Safuu all this while. So I believe Bryan is like quite serious here because he's making a very strong accusation that LockPay is a scam. And then LockPay replied that facts, what you're saying is nothing but conjecture, right? And it's also a contradictory statement without merit. Moreover, they're saying Safuu's chart is already going way down below its pre-sale price, and without the anti-dump mechanism, there's nothing you can do to stop it. So I think LockPay is insinuating that Safuu could potentially go down below its pre-sale price or even crash even harder because it doesn't have the anti-dump mechanism like what LockPay does. So if you guys don't know what the anti-dump mechanism for LockPay is that for every day you are only limited to withdrawing 1% of your tokens, right? So they have a cap on how much you can withdraw, and that is made to deter people from withdrawing too much and crashing the price, right? So that's one of the differentiating point between LockPay and Safuu. So I think overall, Bryan Legend is being quite serious, saying that LockPay is a scam, even though he's quite arrogant, but I don't think he's trolling. He really means it. And if you watch my previous video, I actually said that do not invest in LockPay because I do feel that, in my opinion, LockPay has already lost a lot of momentum. So recently, LockPay had an issue where they had an exploit where people could transfer tokens to other wallets and bypass the anti-dump mechanism, where they transfer to other wallets and then they start selling from other wallets, causing the price to crash. So if you take a look at LockPay's price chart, right, you can see that because of the exploit, right, and probably new investors being spooked out, right, you can see that there's a massive price crash, even though there's probably some small little relief here, but overall it's a really quite a bad crash. And I feel that LockPay has really lost all its momentum and credibility with its project, whether or not the founders or the original people in the project were behind this exploit, or whether they were in cahoots with the people that are exploiting or not. Even though if LockPay wasn't a scam or a rug pull, but because of this huge exploit and this large decline, right, they've really lost a lot of momentum in their project. So while I don't outright agree with Bryan Legend, because I don't think you can straight away say that it's a scam, because you're not sure whether the founders and the original people that were in the project, whether they were in on the plan to exploit the system. So I do think that LockPay has a lot of merits, like the anti-dump mechanism, the way it's structured to keep people in the project longer for its sustainability, and to make sure that there's a limit on how much people can withdraw. I think it's a very good feature, but I think that feature is not going to show its true potential with the LockPay anymore, because the project has lost momentum and credibility in the community. So overall, I do think that Bryan Legend is probably a bit harsh in saying that it's an outright scam. And in fact, I think because he's quite a public figure for Safuu and the auto staking space, right, his words are probably quite bad, because it makes Safuu project look really arrogant and really puts Safuu in quite a bad light, because there's really no reason for Bryan Legend to attack LockPay unless he sees LockPay as a significant competitor or a real threat to Safuu. And I think it's probably even true that LockPay could potentially be a competitor, because at one point when LockPay was pumping right here, right, LockPay had a market cap that is way bigger than Safuu. I think at the point right here, LockPay was probably at like 80 million market cap, and Safuu was a lot lesser than that. It could potentially be because Bryan is seeing LockPay as a significant competitor, so he's making such an accusation as being an outright scam. But other than that, I think this makes the Safuu project look quite bad. So I think overall, whether LockPay is a scam or not is up to you guys to judge. But like I said, I don't think it is a scam until we can find out whether the owners or the developers are behind the exploit as well. If not, I don't think it's fair to say that LockPay is a scam. So if you guys like the video, please give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching.